And we still do see the rise. That saw a pretty big nerf on patch 7.5. Season 1 Ashe players, Ashe arrow accuracy, we remember, is oh so strong. As this is the drop for Peanut. Gosh, already taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, another Venom Spite should be up relatively soon, but good safeguard there as Peanut gets over the top. Is in.
Red buff?
All command protect. No, that Krug not quite angry enough as there's a flash from Huni, but doesn't close the gap. The dredge line not there, and neither is the Riptide. Oh, cue the Benny Hill music as Crash makes his way out as Peanut still wants to take him down. They do stop the back as Huni's going to back right there. That's some bad manners. There's the flash. Oh, the safeguard shield's enough as they do manage to get the first blood for the Elise. As Huni get out of the way of those minions. Oh my goodness, the Spiderlings are there in time as Expression evens it out. Both junglers die and Expression gets the
coming in with double buffs.
Oh, Huni.
How long on the cooldown? We don't see it.
And he's the one that took down the blast cone as well. Expression should be able to grab this kill.
He even interrupts the
no way of
queue.
getting over the top. Beautiful stuff from Expression. And Longzhu, the dream start. But it's a fantastic start, definitely, as now Huni looking to go down one more time. Crash grabs the kill, all too easy with the help of this massive Shen in Expression.
It's a fun one. We see it a lot over here, trust me. There's a reason that Monte Cristo is known for rotations. And speaking of rotations...
Yeah, Peanut in exactly the wrong position. Does get himself over to the Krugs.
He's also on the wrong side, too.
This is behind enemy lines. Peanut at least buys himself some time with that one and now says, this is an Owen Wilson time, you know, like behind enemy lines as you can get, as Expression says, I'll continue my snowball, please.
In this game, that playbook is gone. This is all adaptation from SKT.
Well, at the moment, it is going to be Peanut locking down that blue buff, and in goes Huni. Great position from him as Crash is very, very low. Good kick onto the Nautilus, gets himself out of the way, and Fly's going to be able to pick up that kill, making it the 5th for Longzhu. Faker. Is the Shockwave going to be available as there's the flash forward? Gorilla just gets taken down. Good exhaust before he falls, but that's the two-man Shockwave they were looking for. Expression stands united, but it's not enough. And SKT, they always seem to find it. The team fight that they were looking for. Another Mystic Shot lands onto Fly, and Peanut closes the gap. Can the skill shots hit him? And oh my god, Peanut threads the needle. And SKT, just like that, even things out. Yep. Going to get underneath this turret, not looking for a dive, just this time. There's Prey.
Prey's all alone.
This is very scary. There's the flash from Faker, immediately answered by the flash from Prey. And Gorilla finally shows up. The Inspire is now going to be there to move that Ashe a little bit more quickly, but trading the flashes is Fly.
We're going all in, boys.
Yeah, he's going to realm walk his way forward as Faker does have to use the cleanse, but he's still going to fall down. That's going to be Expression grabbing his 4th kill of the game, and now this turret should definitely fall with 5 members of Longzhu here. That's exactly the type of play that we wanted to see out of this team.
It is not been this strong in a long time. That's why all play the Ruin King uses a powerful Peanut.
Yeah, arrow's going to land on a Peanut, gets kicked back as well. Beautiful kick flash there from Crash as Fly makes his way in. Bang, still a lot of damage. Still able to pressure out Longzhu just a little bit. You can see Huni moving around. Actually, no, that's Faker towards the top side of the map. Longzhu immediately back away.
I quoted the 4,000 ELO Shockwave that, of course, saw many people once again be able to celebrate Faker's Crash Court.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage there as well. Not going to necessarily fall down as Death Charge does land. Huni's looking for him, but Crash not quite low enough for that one to be taken down. SKT in better position, though, right now. As Fly gets towards that top outer turret that is still standing, thankfully.
More likely to catch with the taunt with the extra movement speed.
Yeah.
And another slow on the auto attack afterwards.
Oh god, Gorilla getting slowed. Tycaller's Blessing is a big deal. Bang, so good at positioning as True Shot Barrage lands, but Gorilla steady head and says that's not going to kill me. And it didn't.
Bang hasn't missed a Q.
God,
Finally
Prey
does.
hits the W there as well through the minions, but this is what Bang's Ezreal can do. Thankfully for Gorilla, didn't take too much damage as that's going to be the Baron sneak starting things off.
Nope.
They get themselves in there, but oh god, Realm Warp comes in. That's a one-person Shockwave onto Fly. Stands United comes in onto Fly himself as the Baron getting taken down relatively low. That's 5 versus 5 now. This battle's ridiculous as Faker's already taken down Crash, but Prey takes the Baron. That's going to be an extra kill as well onto Peanut. Wolf in trouble. Prey grabs himself his 2nd. Huni gets arrowed to the face. The Nautilus taking a lot of damage, and in goes Crash. Bang has to use the Arcane Shift to get himself out as well as the heal, and Huni's going to have to give himself up for dead, and that is a flat-out team fight that Longzhu win on SKT's terms.
It's looking pretty damn good for the Ashe.
Wolf is actually going to get snared by the volley. Spray's going to be able to clear out. Nope, not actually. It's Bang moving forward. Blade of the Ruined King, speaking of which, going to be used. Gorilla taking a lot of damage. Good bubble from Wolf as well. Does secure the kill onto the Karma. Dissonance doing a fair bit of damage. Faker taking so much, though. Not even sure what that was, as Prey now relatively low on the back end. Expression is in there and is very, very tanky. As Trishul Barrage is going to spot out this Elder Drake. Expression teleports his way in there, but oh my god, the double Mountain Drake secures that so quickly.
And now they're monsters. They are very, very powerful with a 4-stack Elder Dragon, the longer buff duration.
I mean, they're very good, but they're not gods. As that's an immediate cleanse from Faker. Nice timing, but
2 arrows,
still
2
has to use
cleanses,
it.
Atlas. That's a pretty good hit ratio.
Damn right. That's going to spell the inhibitor turret there as well. Faker could not stand further up. Does still have the flash, but Peanut taking a lot of damage. Fly's Q's really starting to hurt now that he has 5 items. We want to talk about the items. That's an extra needlessly large rod for Fly, but the important stuff is more of Malmortius done, but we're going to have to wait for that one as Wolf is being caught out. Really nice taunt as he's going to be taken down by Prey. The kickback onto Faker, he's not going to be able to get that massive shockwave unless he can move forward, as Hooney's taking so much damage. Yes, this Ashe doing so much work. That's what happens when you've got 6 damage items. Longzhu now continue to push forward. Moving towards a potential Baron now in 5 seconds.
You'll wonder why they didn't keep going. They're respecting the shockwave from Faker.
Yeah.
Still available, never used in that fight. Baron respawns with Blade the Ruined King and this high attack speed. They're going to take it fast. SKT looking to fight, but double Mountain Drake's too late.
Yeah, it's most definitely dead, as Longzhu now looking to try and get themselves out of the pit, respecting that ball so much. Crash is getting very, very close himself. I mean, it's not much stronger that they're going to be getting here. As Fly's going to move forward, looking for Bang. Bang actually turning around aggressively, though. Fly takes so much from the Ezreal. The inhibitor falls down in the mid lane. But remember, that is going to be a Rise without a lot of health and no flash available. Brilliant Arcane Shift. Bang almost getting stunned after using that with how that ability interacts.
Especially going to take this turret as well. Nothing the Nautilus can do.
Actually just going to let him hit it.
Yep. Then because of the Redemption and Ocean Drake, the Rise doesn't have to back. They do not want to let up the pressure. Like you say, Max, this is the only time.
As Prey, actually a big shield. Expression, that wasn't the Stand United, though. Thankfully, that was just Gorilla.
They have to keep this up because Shen will take this if they don't relent in the top lane. That's why they keep pushing around top. They're going to draw one person, but it's not going to be Wolf. It's not going to be enough. This will be the... There's nothing they can do. They have to make something happen somewhere else.
And that may actually even buy Longzhu even more pressure here towards the top side, because Super Minions now crashing on the Nexus turrets.
And Bang is so frustrated. He just wants
Faker,
to fight.
another one, but there's the flash kick. And Faker's taken down. No shockwave to happen. The hula hoop was almost there, but not there enough. And Hooney now, he's trying to frontline, but that's not what you want to do when all of that magic damage is dead. Bang wants to take down Fly. I wonder whether he can. No, he can't. Fly just flashes on him. Fly picks up the kill. Hooney's going to die. This will be game 1 going to Longzhu. It's happened before, and we'll see now whether they can do it twice in a row.
But such an excellent game played by Longzhu. Prey played out of his mind, still has not died. 8-0-2. Longzhu once again beat SKT in a game, and what a game it was. And Cassiopeia is available and always has had that famously good matchup into the Rise, so it will just be Cassiopeia from Faker. Future.
Yes, just to make sure that they're relevant to 2012, as Prey's going to get caught out. Good flash and doesn't get hit by any of the skills. There's the arrow. Wolf takes it to the face, but both teleports cancelled. Longzhu not going to lose anyone. No first blood to go down just yet. Only 500 gold the lead here for SKT based on laning phase alone. Expression not going to be able to find the stun, but Crash is going to turn up. Prophet cutting this one out nicely, moving in the right directions.
As much as damage as possible because they know that Rise is coming too.
Remember, there's an ultimate from Expression as well, as Crash maybe didn't need to tank up the turret that much. Flash has to come through. Oh, guesses the wrong direction. Does Prophet. Wow, that was a big gamble as well. I mean, I would have thought that if Crash wanted to juke, he would have walked that direction. Thankfully, decides not to.
Prophet doesn't fall. He draws a lot of resources, doesn't die. And now Peanut.
Oh, Expression in trouble. There's the phase dive, the flash forward. Fly turns up, but a bit too late. And that is going to be first blood going to Peanut. 1 versus 1. Flash has to be used as Faker comes round. Fly, there's the flash forward. Faker so much damage, immediate cleanse. And he's going to try and chase this one down, but doesn't land the second poison. A lot of damage here from Fly and makes it underneath his turret. Beautifully played from this Rise.
Him actually being there might actually relieve pressure from Echo, who was looking like he would be turret dive for sure. Still maybe. Yep.
Yeah. Going to take 1 tick of the equalizer and is now just going to try and get the heck out of there. Good ultimate, but that's another one from Faker. Expression flashes. There's the flash from Prophet, who's still tanking up the turret. Crash moves his way out. Is anyone going to come over here to try and help out? Prophet dies. And that is going to be Bang falling on the bottom side of the map. Faker now kiting around. Crash is going to die, but that's 2 kills on the bottom side of the map. What the heck happened? We got to see this replay.
Given how the fight went.
That was so
got stunned,
close
but
to
here's
not
the
getting
meanwhile, as you know, Prey and Gorilla are trading. There's a big HP advantage, and look at Gorilla man-moding into the front line. It's still the slow, buying enough time. That was a sick 3v2,
Yeah.
and Prey and Gorilla specifically playing to the limits of the loot. And team fight for that Echo has always been a big question mark.
Flies like Crash, why aren't you auto-attacking this turret? I don't do any damage. This parallel convergence is coming in. Expression can get a potential stun, but not anymore. Fantastic equalizer as Peanut cleans up another one. Actually goes to Prophet. Expression gets himself in with the ultimate. Arrow lands onto Faker, and that's going to save his life. But Fly had already fallen down as Prey and Bang now battling this one out. The culling clears out the minions. He can't go fast enough. The walls there as well.
No, he's going to get there first. He needs to go all in now, Prey, or he's dead.
Makes his way to the brush. This is a big deal. Minions are going to be there. That's going to stop Prey from moving forward, and that was so close. Harpoon's starting to do a lot of work with that Leandro's Torment already there. Fly's going to move his way
spotted
up.
yet.
Realm Warp's going to get himself in there. Parallel Convergence coming in, but Prophet's actually just fighting Expression. Okay. Throws down the ultimate. There's the flash from Fly. Good flash from Prophet, though, as the equalizer does go down. Expression gets his way out. Can Fly actually finish this one off? As Prophet's got the fancy feet, but not going to be enough. There's going to be Fly picking that one up. Faker, you saw him moving down towards the bottom side as there's Crash. Peanut uses the ultimate. Gorilla possibly in trouble. Wolf turns up, but no slow from those Void Spikes.
But Lucian's actually going to come for a walk as well. And Expression's first thought to go aggressive, and here's Lucian.
Yeah, Parallel Convergence comes in. He's losing the fight anyway, though. Picks himself up the shield and is now looking to try and dance his way out. Red carpet's going to be followed as Expression just going to be able to fight as much time as he possibly can because the Baron has actually been started. Peanut's going to turn up. The rest of the 4 members of Longzhu are here. Teleport comes in, and Longzhu now feel like they're committed. Oh my goodness, the steal from Peanut! And this could be all over. Crash dashes his way out, a double kill instantly from Faker as he wipes the floor of the carries of Longzhu, and Peanut even able to take down Crash over to the side. Gorilla just has to get himself out. It was a cute play, but maybe a little bit too cute.
And that's what you can do with Echo. You can take map pressure and try to make a Baron play. And Longzhu looked at all the factors, the Infernal Drake, the Echo draft, and they said, we either make this Baron work or we probably lose anyway. They took the big gamble. Gamble doesn't pay off, and I think we're going to a 3rd game, Atlas. Maybe not right now, but in the near future.
It's looking like it. 30 minutes in, first inhibitor's going to fall. SKT 5 turrets to 2. And now get themselves almost towards that 10,000 gold lead. Okay,
there were a
Prophet's
couple of other ones where he would have died, and he's spotted now, so that's over. Split Push Dream's dead. Longzhu 2-0 Dream, soon to die also.
Hey, you don't know that, man. Prey's actually going to get turned on, though. Good arrow onto Bang. That equalizer was fantastic. There's Gorilla, the first casualty. Tower falls down. Crash has to flash his way out. Fly's in trouble. He's going to get eliminated. And that's going to be the double coming out as Peanut is just wiping the floor with Longzhu. Now just doing laps of the Nexus as well, as Nexus turrets are going to fall. The 32-minute victory here for SKT as we go towards Game 3. And it's looking very similar to what we saw the first time around, but Longzhu still have an opportunity to change things moving into Game 3.
Now, Vladimir would be goes flash into the back line and try a dive comp here. See if he jumps in here. Looking for intel on the blasting plan. Is spotted.
Yeah, but only for a split second. Q is going to land onto Prey. Can't juke it effectively. The heal comes in. Good shield. Prey turning around exactly when he needs to, but no one else to turn up.
Health regen, even if it isn't the red buff for ganking.
Yeah.
Relevant. And Crash has come very deep. SKT haven't expected this.
Really good position as there's the volley going to land. Oh, a little bit late on the polymorph as Crash is going to get knocked up. Bang can't get in there though. That is still a big number.
A lot of Krugs.
Yeah, man has been Krugging a lot. There's the shockwave onto Fly. Has the pull, throws down the Hemoplague. Teleport comes in. Crash is here just in time. Huge amount of health back from that Hemoplague pop. As now Prophet's in trouble. Expression flashes forward. That's going to be first blood going over to Crash. And this is exactly what Longzhu needed to get themselves some momentum in Game 3.
Early advantage for Longzhu.
Yeah. Oh, there's the flash actually. Peanut doesn't manage to pick up the red buff, but makes his way in. He'll grab it by killing his opponent. Beautiful play and so aggressive from Peanut.
Bot lane.
Well, yeah, Tidal Wave does come out as Gorilla, taking a lot of damage. Lots there as well as the flash out of the way. No mana left onto Wolf as well, which is why they're playing aggressively, but...
Knows that Bang has gone down. That's why he's still walking up his mid lane.
Yeah, there's the flash as Fly doesn't have his anymore after Faker gets himself out, but that is flash down for the Orianna as well. Well, Faker does have to get his way out. There's the shockwave, lands onto both! And that's going to be enough of a disengage. Teleport is still gathered here as Prophet wants to make sure he can take someone out, but pull's just too easy for Fly. It's a wasted ultimate there from Prophet.
But it's good to see. I love when a Game 3 starts off with 15 minutes of parity, but action. And speaking of action.
Yeah, Arrow's going to land onto Bang. Oh my god, the exhaust so necessary onto Prey. Good bubble there as well. As the culling comes in, Minion Wave is going to be tanking most of that damage.
I mean, think about it. It was
Actually,
Infinity Edge.
no. When it was like League of Blade of the Ruin King, you still built it, but you built it on Orianna.
Yeah, but also it was like, why did you build it on? Like, why were you playing Ashe was the question there.
Well, Crash is actually going to jump onto a ward. That's not what he wants. Oh, just the edge of the sombrero is going to take him down. Hemoplague comes in. Peanut will fall, but no!
Oh, he does it!
Peanut survives! Bang now trying to take down the bottom laners. It's all going wrong for Longzhu. Good whimsy, though, as Bang will fall. There's the volley. Peanut's going to come in. He's very, very low. Wolf ebbing and flowing. And oh, that volley was so close. Prey gets into the pit. Makes sure he forces the flash. As Faker is going to be slowed. There's the flash over the dissonance. As Prey's just not afraid of anything. I like speculating, though.
We're casters. We speculate for a trade.
That's the dream. As Fly, oh my goodness, there it is. Faker paying for that summoner spell choice. Tidal Wave dodge there from Fly, kick, but after the knock-up is Faker going to get a couple with that one. Crash, Thrill of the Hunt's going to get him in there, and Faker's going to fall. 3-3 now as Longzhu answer back.
Don't have eyes onto Peanut. Although he's in mid lane, so never mind.
Well, there's the slow. We're going to try and turn this one around. Goes down very, very low as Prey dodges out of the way of the bubble and the culling. That is a horrible trade as Crash. Can he actually get in there? Nope. Just wants more Krugs. Loves the Krugs. This guy is now 3 members are going to collapse on. There's the teleport. Oh my goodness. Not what you want. Teleport answering here as Fly's going to find Prophet. Bang gets rid of the little kitty cat very early on as Prey, not the one that wants to be trapped. Peanut grabs the kill. And Longzhu, it all falls apart. Now Peanut's going to grab Gorilla. That's the double. You cannot offer SKT any of these inches because they'll take all sorts of large measurements. It looks like they should be able to unless Fly can get aggressive. Arrow's going to fly forward. Peanut's going to get smacked up by it. There's the flash forward. Oh my goodness, the damage from the Hemoplague is Fly going so aggressive. Oh, not going to get it is Faker. That was an optimistic use of the ultimate as Prey's just going to get picked off. It's going to be Faker that picks up the kill. Fly has ran out of all buttons that he can press to get out of the way, and Peanut just snags him with a Sonic Wave. SKT looking to try and close this one out as well, moving up towards the mid lane, and Expression underneath this turret should not be able to cancel this one out. And by close out, I mean grab another objective. Looks like they most certainly are going to be able to as Gorilla. He's going to get locked down by the dredge line. Expression gets in. Very, very tanky. Crash turns up. Prophet might be too deep. No twisted advance. That one's on cooldown. Actually going to be used to get back to a minion.
Trying to wash up. We could see 10 members in the top lane, and there's the teleport.
Yeah, Arrow is going to land on Faker as well as Fly. Half health at the moment, but isn't actually able to go too aggressive. The immediate pop with the shockwave is going to lock him down. Expression gets on top of Faker. Big knockup with the wild growth as well as Gorilla. May have sacrificed his life for it. Double kill now comes in, and Prey one more time in the wrong place. Crash and Expression cannot do enough as Faker is at least taken down as a consolation prize, but this should mean a 5-for-1 in favor of SKT. And Peanut is making this Lee Sin pick look so overpowered, it's ridiculous.
And given the team comps, there's no right place, unfortunately, for Prey. We talked about how he doesn't have any peel. Gorilla's flashing past bubbles just to help the initiators get onto the back line.
Unless they just decide to take this inhibitor turret down instead. Peanut cops an arrow to the head, but not too much more going to be gained. That's an important cooldown for Prey.
Looking to break the base.
Oh god, there's Wild Growth having to go down. Peanut getting a lot of cooldowns already, and that's going to provide enough space to grab that inhibitor turret. Inhibitor should fall down as well. Lightslinger helping bang out as far as taking that one down. Faker gets the last hit, and base broken, 27 minutes in. This is the 10th one in a row right now. If they manage to pick up this victory right here, as there's the depth charge onto Fly. Tried to proto-belt out, but I don't think actually made the distance. It is going to be the heal coming out of the Redemption as Expression moves through the base gate, gets himself back towards the top side. Actually just going to back here as Super Creep's now heading forward. Fly moving over, back up to almost full health. Crimson Rush going to get himself there, but this inhibitor turret's going to fall down. The teleport, the last-ditch effort here from Longzhu could be coming in. Good collapse here available as the arrow's going to fly through. Faker once again hit. This could be the opportunity. Redemption heals them up a whole lot on the side of SKT's Expression in exactly the right place. Prophet now tanking up a two-man Shockwave, but onto the front line, the tanky members of Longzhu, and Prey's getting auto attacks down. Crash gets bubbled, and SKT somehow managed to disengage what could have been the fight that Longzhu were looking for. The Baron now going to be taken here for SKT. Wolf pokes his head around. Crash looking to try and get himself in there. Doesn't have the flash and pops the Thrill of the Hunt. Expression just keeping Prophet busy. This Baron going down very, very low. Crash wants to try and jump onto someone, but no one's getting close enough. Now gets himself into the pit. Oh, there's the kickback, and Crash can't get in now. Looks like Peanut should be able to lock this one down. Does so very nicely as Prophet and Expression, the battle of the ages between these top laners. Fly, oh, the culling. Too much there as Bang takes an arrow to the face. Not the knee. That's an arrow that's not going to be great. As Fly, oh, just barely avoids that Sonic Wave.
The mind game was really interesting between Peanut and Crash. Crash had to dash over eventually because Thrill the Hunt would run out, but it's got kicked back over and had no gap closes left, so was only ever going to go one way. Good job from SKT to wait out that particular interaction, and now they got Baron to go with 13,000 gold. And it feels like they've kind of had their best case team fight. I guess they could try and pick Prophet, but he's very tanky.
Yep, and Fly almost dead here from just a couple of spells coming out. Expression now puts himself in the firing line, and he's the tank, but not looking like one at this point. Prey at least flashes his way out and can get some auto attacks in. Expression as well. Crash now waiting for the opportune moment to get his way in. Good pull there from Fly. Actually gets a shield and should make his way out. Gorilla has to move very quickly. Oh, there's the flash dredge line, but Prey just sidesteps it like a god. Gorilla will fall from a dissonance as Crash gets his way over to the side. Exhausted, now dead, as it is going to be Peanut picking up that kill. There's the kickback onto the Ashe as well, and Prey hasn't been having the greatest game of his career, and that is going to be that. The Vladimir falls down. That's the ace, and that's the game victory for SKT that cleaned things up in game number 3 with a very dominant win.